All right. Before I even go into the specifics, let me start off right by telling you that I'm a liar and a cheat.
Talks to Myself is a story about a character named Morris Chadway, played by Kenyon L. O'Brien, who decided to come to a point in his life where he needs to make redemption, restitution for the sins of his past. And so he created an online confessional where he would tell about his stories, his past sins. And through that, he met new characters, and they're all in a form, in a sense, talking to themselves, being cathartic through the lessons that they're learning through their lives. And I think that is something that we can all relate to, in the sense that we are all looking at the pages of our lives and hopefully learning from our mistakes to do better in the future.
Do you ever hate being gay?
Wow. No, I mean, wait, what?
What does Talks to Myself mean to you?
Not means, but more so shows different types of gay men. It's like a plethora of, like, it shows that we're all not a monolith. And it gives the viewers something they can pull from each person, not necessarily like, oh, I have to be this person, I have to be this character or this character. I think they can pull a little something from each character, even the most liked characters, the most hated character, you can pull something from them. So I think it gives people some belonging and representation that you can see, because you don't see that all the time.
My name is Irby Boville. I play the role of Jason. I came on in season 5 and have really loved my experience thus far on the show. And I wanted to come on as well as a producer to help Roger, whom I've admired throughout all these years with his work. I wanted to help him grow the show and create more of a safe space for more people to be able to experience what I've been experiencing, and so many other people have been experiencing so far too.
Talks with Myself, mid-shot, scene 3, take 2.
Okay.
And action.
Well, won't he do it? Won't he find a way? Before, a girl only had to worry about other women. But
Have I had a team? I really haven't had it. I have had a team. In the beginning, the series started off very small, like 5 to 10 minute episodes. And so it was myself and a cinematographer named Frankie, who is dear to my heart. It was just him and I. As time went on and budgets were no longer there, it just became myself being the writer, director, producer, cinematographer, editor. And so, yes, there hasn't been a team consistently, and there really is less of a team now. But I will say we are all a team, because myself and the cast, this is a labor of love for all of us. So there has been a team in a sense of camaraderie, but there hasn't been a crew, a consistent crew, for all the years we've been doing this now.
I mean, I don't know too many guys that would suggest coming to a park to just lay back, look up at the sky, and do absolutely nothing. You know, as black men, I think we need more of this, you know? Just a moment to sit still. Again, I think I would just go to the beauty of representation, and I know that that's a very throw around popular word right now, but I think people just seeing these different depictions of men of color loving each other, hurting each other, learning from each other. I think the impact is just that it's beautiful to see and to witness, and where it feels real. You know, I think that is the impact, and it creates a lot of conversations. You know, once we get to see people, it's like, oh my gosh, that was such a real situation to have to experience. I don't know how I would have dealt with it. It was curious to see, or interesting to see this character deal with it this way, you know. But in terms of the impact, I know that people have really gravitated toward a lot of characters within the series, and it is fun to have conversations and hear their perspectives, you know, when we get a chance to.
What you're going through is above my level of experience. If it was a one-night stand giving you chlamydia type thing, then I'm your man. You should come with me the first Sunday.
What is that? Some free clinic you need a chaperone?
It's a men's group I go to first Sunday of every month. We talk about things that affect black gay men.
Here you go with this black gay men's narrative again.
And what, you don't think our problems are unique to us?
No, I just don't see how me sitting around a bunch of guys is going to help me get through this.
You think you're the first man that's been hurt by a dude. You could listen to other people's problems, gain some perspective.
What I feel that Talks with Myself will bring to the audience is other people's perspectives. You have every character who's different in their own genuine way, and then them telling their stories. And a lot of people, I feel like, will be able to connect with them in the community and outside of the community, because we all deal with issues that everyone in the show is dealing with. So I feel like we'll be able to, touch on those issues, and everybody will enjoy it because they'll see themselves in the characters. It's a nice little thrill ride, if you will.
Oh, you heard I was saying you wanna go for a ride. Yeah, I got a Z in a car on the side. White boy wasted, I'm so high. I'm so high, I think I'm high in the sky. But I'm up on Pluto. You on Mars like you tryna be Bruno. I'm the best little nigga long as you know. And when you think the kin is like Uno, many niggas quoting they feelings, I do this shit for a living. I don't really be caring about the shit that they give me.
Really? Is that all it takes to get your attention?
Talks with Myself means to me that it's okay to show your vulnerable side so that you're able to heal from whatever demons are chasing you. Because too often we don't like to really show our vulnerable side, especially in the Caribbean family dynamics. We're not used to being vulnerable, being emotional, showing emotions, and that's why we hold on to generational pain. So with this, it's like it may hurt, but it's okay to heal, through being vulnerable.
You must be Kofi, and you must be Quay.
Wait.
My apologies.
Wait.
Quay?
And what are you doing here?
I
thought I told you I never want to see you again.
Yeah, but
I'm fucking with you. Come here. I think that Talks with Myself, it fills this huge vacuum where you see other people on the screen that look like you, that live like you, that have shared experiences. It's just this amazing opportunity for men of color, not just black men, Afro-Latino men, it's just this expansive opportunity for people to really kind of dig in and see themselves in ways that we aren't particularly and often portrayed in television shows, movies, and to kind of get away from the tropes and the stereotypes, and for people to just have the opportunity to really know what it's like and how, like I said before, how incredible and how extraordinary it is to be a black man in America. I recommend it.
Wow, the secrets.
Because I wasn't comfortable with being bisexual, and that's why
We broke up. I wasn't willing to be a secret.
Admittedly, not one of my proudest moments. My indecision of self-acceptance was a painful period, but those growing pains helped inform me who I was and evolved me into the man I am today. I'm a director at an LGBTQ+ center, and my mission is to provide agency to articulate their identity, guide them on a path that's true and comfortable to them. Had I had that, I could have saved a lot of people hurt and pain, including myself. I think this series is amazing. I mean, from the moment I watched the first episode, when I was sent it from Roger, I was like, this is amazing. And I think that it just really brings a sense of visibility. It is like adding on to the visibility as us, as the LGBTQ+ community, and just gives us more space to normalize who we are and for us to feel seen and see ourselves on the big screen and see ourselves in situations and know that we're not the only ones going through this thing that so many of us go through, that most time we feel alone in our own space. We feel alone because most of the people around us are either not identifying as gay or whatever, but I feel, or most people feel like they're experiencing the hardships of life by themselves. But I think whenever you see something on a series that is very similar to what you're going through, you realize, oh, I'm not alone. There's more than just me.
What do you feel the impact that Talks to Myself has had with the culture?
My personal opinion, or I'm gonna say this in Spanish, mi opinión personal acerca de eso, yo creo que está impactando demasiado, o puede llegar a impactar demasiado la comunidad. El mensaje que nosotros estamos dando son mensajes de vidas reales que nos han pasado, que muchos de nosotros se va a sentir identificado con todo eso que vamos a mostrar en esta serie. Y el mensaje definitivamente es decir, está bien ser gay, está bien si pasamos por dificultades, está bien si la vida a veces no es tan fácil, pero tenemos que aceptarnos, tenemos que ser quienes somos. Y a veces se sacrifican amigos, se sacrifican familia, que no logran entendernos o aceptarnos, pero para que otros nos acepten, nos tenemos que aceptar nosotros mismos. Y eso es lo que Talk to Myself is trying to do. Show the world that as a person, what identified us is no the sexuality, is who we are.
You've been very quiet. This is your time to speak. Do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions. Just don't believe it.
Believe what?
Progress you have made. You're good feeling of people the same way you're feeling this doctor right now.
And there you have it.
Do you feel the need to question my objectivity?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Talks with Myself, what it means to me. I have to go based off Finding Me series, because that's when I first started watching that first. And watching that, it made me like watching that, the whole series from there, seeing how to navigate around, and then I found out about Talks with Myself, season 1, and it was just a wrap from there, so that's what got my attention to it.
Look, I think you're overreacting. And you're not hearing me. I told you, I don't like my life out on blast like that. Before I met you, I was in the cut. Now with your obsession with showing us off.
Obsession?
Yes, being thirsty, making me the topic of conversation. This gotta end.
Look, one, I'm not thirsty, and I'm not obsessed.
No, you're not hearing me.
Yes, I am.
So what did I say?
What? You like to be in the cut?
Before that.
What? You don't like to be on blast?
Nigga, we're through.
My nigga, I swear you stay trying to find reasons to walk out on us.
You stay trying to expose us.
My character's story arc is one that I can completely relate to. Whereas on the surface, Russell presents in a pretty conservative manner. He's definitely one who is duplicitous, right? And he's multifaceted. But then there's also the aspects of the shadow self that we get to see him struggle with through his interaction with other cast members. And I think it's a poignant story to be told.
Each character is or has a unique nuance to itself. Each character sort of paints a portion of what it's like to be in the LGBTQ lifestyle, for lack of better words. And seeing those those nuanced things that they experience and the struggles that they encounter along the way, I think for me, that ultimately, that's what being human is. You think what you fucking did was smart? Your ass bounced for fucking 3 months.
You showed Raffy the video!
Nigga, and you fucking drugged him, left that nigga for dead, and then bounced. Don't try to act like the fuck I
got
did was
that
worse.
shit under control.
Do you, my nigga? Because while you was gone, the cops was here asking me fucking questions.
Yeah? Well, the first thing I did when I got back was hit the station. I cover my shit.
What did you tell the cops?
Your messy ass want to be around here dropping bombs. You think that shit is cool?
The story is still very relevant. It's the journey of the human condition, and that never changes. And the fact that we're telling a story through the lens of Black men, Black same-gender loving men, Black men of a certain age, I think that story will always need to be told. And I think it's important that it's being told through our voices, through our lenses, through our point of view. And this story will always be relevant, always be important, and I hope I will always be a part of that as long as I can draw breath to tell these stories.
We've had a cast and crew who've been volunteering their time for the last 5 seasons, and we want to compensate them for that time. Your contributions can help us do that. We've been blessed to have people volunteer their spaces so we can shoot because they really believe in this project, but we want to expand that. Your contributions can help us do that. For the people that know the show, they know the show and have been following us and loving us for all this time, but a lot of people don't, and we want to change that. Your contributions can help us do that.
We are reaching out because at this point, it's time for this series to grow. We're looking to grow the team that makes this story run, makes this story play, makes this story come to life. It's time for it to be expanded and be told in a larger format. We need your help. It's time for this series to be bigger. We need you guys.
We want to challenge the stigmas and move the dial towards humanizing queer Black people.
Our stories, Talks to Myself specifically, is a story that will reach everyone, and we need more of you. We need all of our audience to speak up, to be there, and learn more, and see our stories unfold.
And by investing into Talks to Myself, you're investing in change. So thank you in advance for your contributions. And thank you to all of our loyal followers,
Yes.
all of these years.
All these years.
Thank you for being with us. And we hope to welcome more of you into the Talks to Myself family.
That's right.
Bye.